What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat Baby. Let me tell y'all, right before this live, right before the intro stopped playing, I could not hear any of the music, and I started losing my mind. It was my computer, but nonetheless, we are here. We are ready to go. We get ready to get this thing popping. We got so much to talk about tonight. Hold on. It's a lot to unpack tonight, baby. So first, we're going to talk about Malcolm X. We are going to talk about. No, I need the real mouse. We are going to talk about James Franco. Oh, shoot, Emma Coronel S. I don't want to say her name wrong, but Espurio. And you're going to find out who she is because she was on my agenda to talk about. Like I said, James Franco. We're going to talk about Marky D, Trick Daddy, Bobby Schmurder, Daft Punk, so many other things. We got a lot to talk about tonight. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. Oh, the hair change. I'm giving my hair a rest and taking a brief break. And so I'm rocking a wig. It's the first time I ever rocked a wig. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of crazy to me because I've never rocked a wig before. So it's a little bit heavier than I'm used to. I'm used to my real hair, and even the ponytail is not heavy, but it is what it is. We got new music we want to check out tonight, a video that I'm hoping that I can get through tonight as well. We're going to talk about it. But first things first, big shout out, big shout out to Funky Air Productions. They provided the theme music that you hear at the beginning of this podcast, and constantly edits our shit, and I appreciate them so much. Y'all, I got so much to talk about tonight. But before I get to it, check this out. Big shout out to Rashawn Coles. He always show us love. I appreciate you so much, Rashawn. You know I'm gonna shout you out every time I'm on here and you come on here and you show us love. So I appreciate you so much. All right. So before I get to these stories, I'm gonna get more into it on Wednesday. Wet Wednesdays are going through a transition. One thing about me is I do not like to keep doing the same things, expecting a different result. So sometimes you got to switch shit up. It is what it is, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna switch a few things up. So Wednesdays they will be more salacious. I think I said that before. They will be more salacious. We will be getting into more taboo subject matter. Please tune in, be ready. But we will be discussing more racier subject matter in the sexual department, if you know what I mean. So be prepared for that. And then I'm going to tell y'all more about what I'm about to say real quick then. but I'm gonna give y'all a brief synopsis, and then I'm not gonna go into too much detail because that would be too much of my private life. But I am gonna give a little bit more information. So today I did something so liberating. It was so freeing. For a long time, I've had a problem with running away from my problems instead of just dealing with them. And I don't really at this point, oh, I broke my leg all over the weekend. I'm getting it fixed Wednesday, though. But I don't really like, I'll say what I feel. And if I feel like it's too much of a problem for us to handle the situation, I skate. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ask my brother, he'll tell you. I'm a non-confrontational person. So what I did today was so liberating. It felt good to finally get that shit out in the open. Because it was time. It was time. And you know what I mean? I've been in my situation for almost 2 years now. It was time. So it is what it is. So, but it felt good. It felt amazing. I was happy about what happened. It is what it is. I don't feel no kind of way about it because I've made my decision and the parties involved have made their decisions. So what is there to feel? All right, y'all. I told y'all I got a clip in the back of my head because the hair keep falling the way this week. It's crazy, and I need to be able to read tonight. So first things first. Let's get to Malcolm X. Let's talk about my boy Malcolm. So there has been a letter that has been circling around alleging that the New York City Police Department, was connected to the killing of the civil rights leader Malcolm X. I'm going to get to what I heard in a few minutes. The cousin of Ray Wood, a retired undercover police officer, has come forward alleging new evidence. Saturday, Wood's cousin shared a confession letter from the former undercover cop signed. It claimed responsibility in ensuring the security detail of Malcolm X's that Malcolm X was arrested days before the assassination. In the letter, it states, "My job was to infiltrate civil rights organizations throughout New York City to find evidence of criminal activity so the FBI could discredit and arrest the leaders. Under the direction of my handlers, I was told to encourage leaders and members of the civil rights groups to commit felony acts. The letter was written in 2011, but Woods was in fear of his life and asked his cousin not to release the letter until after his death. The three daughters of Malcolm X joined the civil rights attorney Ben Crump, demanding officials reopen the case in light of the new evidence. Let me tell y'all, there's a couple of things about me that you'll understand. I'm deep into history. I am deep into our history. I'm just anything historical. I'm on it. Like I want more information on it. I had heard a while back about said accusations. Again, everything on this podcast is alleged. We don't want to get in trouble for anything. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. I definitely wasn't there. I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born until 79. But so I have to say that so they don't get me. You know how the algorithms work. But I had heard something to that effect a while back in some research that I did a while back. And I'm not surprised. Look, J. Edgar Hoover had a whole tape that he had on Martin Luther King's sexcapades. We know this. And then he sent them to his wife. So it's not surprising that this is a situation that may be considered. But before I get to the next story, I want y'all to listen to this. Yo, there's so much on the agenda tonight. I'm trying to tell y'all. Shout out to Funky Air Productions. Thank you for the theme song, baby. All right, I ain't gonna play the whole thing because if I play the whole thing, I'm gonna be in here jamming, and y'all not ready for that kind of work. But anyway, Emma Coronel Puro. I'm saying it wrong. I do not speak Spanish. Don't kill me to my Spanish speaking peoples that listen to this podcast. I love you. I'm not fluent in Spanish. I only know the bare minimum, just like I'm a little bit more fluent in French, but not that fluent. I'm sorry, it's a piece of hair in my face. Not that fluent. So if I said her name wrong, forgive me. Who is she? Well, she is the wife of El Chapo. You know El Chapo, the huge drug dealer who broke out of prison through the tunnels and all that shit. Well, she's his wife. But let me tell y'all, she's in trouble. Oh, wasn't ready for that. My bad. Let me tell y'all, she is in trouble, and I'm gonna tell y'all why she in trouble. So I guess she tried to switch up the family hustle, but let me read the facts, and then I'm gonna get to the shit I gotta say because I found this story intriguing when I read it earlier. All right. So Emma, I'm just gonna say her first name because I don't want to chop up the rest of her name. Emma is the wife of Mexican drug kingpin El Chapo, and she was arrested in Virginia. Oh, let me take it a step further. I got more on this one. Emma, who has dual citizenship between the United States and Mexico, was arrested at Dulles Airport, Virginia. Dulles International Airport, and is charged with a single count of criminal complaint of conspiracy, 1, to distribute cocaine, 2, meth, 3, heroin, and 4, marijuana in the U.S. That's 1. She is also accused of helping her husband break out of prison in 2015 and planning a second escape before he was extradited to the United States back in 2017. She remains in custody, and it is unclear if she has an attorney. I've also heard that she was also doing a little bit of trafficking too, so she stuck to the old family business, and then she added on some other shit too. So it's crazy. And that was down the street in Virginia. If you don't know, I live in Baltimore City, Baltimore, Maryland, to be exact. That shit happened down the street in Virginia. Let's keep it moving. I gotta show my girl some love real quick because y'all already know how I do this. I show everybody love because that's what I do. I show you love until you stop showing me love. Let's be honest. Check this out. Every Friday, go check out Movie Slayer. It's Movie Slayer 8 on Facebook. Her name is Reese Jordan. She is my producer. She a dope ass producer. She makes sure I got all the information I need for my show, and she holds down her own show too. She's gonna tell you all about the latest and greatest as far as movies is concerned. She's gonna break some shit down to y'all that you never ever would have thought that you would have ever, you know what I mean? Her name is Reese Jordan. If you want to go to her Facebook page, she has one. This is our sister podcast. It's Movie Slayer 8. Movie Slayer 8. Type that in. Check her out every Friday, 9:30. She do her thing. All right. Also, I want to show big love to my boo, Chanel Hanks. She is the owner of Boozy Treats. Y'all see them treats. You can go find her on Facebook. Her name, she is my friend on Facebook. Her name is Chanel Hanks, or you can go ChanelHanks.14. You can also find her on Instagram under Boozy Treats. And I'm telling y'all, she be chefing it up. Oh, I need to get down there. I've been down there in a minute. It's this COVID situation and messed everything up, and I can't really get the treats that I want. Well, maybe I could talk to Baby about taking a trip down there. He might like some of the treats too. Might be fun. Anyway, so let's move on to James Franco. That's enough about El Chapo's wife. The bitch is carrying on the business. That's what she's doing. So let's get to James Franco. So James Franco, if you don't know who he is, he's been in many movies, right? He's been in a lot of movies that you may have seen. I want to break down some of the movies that he's been in, but he's been in a lot of movies. But let's get to him. So Franco has settled in a sexual misconduct lawsuit. He taught an acting class that was founded by him and was accused of placing students in it's like sexual situations, exploitive situations, I can't even get it out. Like some crazy ass taboo ass situations, and that's an acting class. You don't want anyway. Let me finish reading. The students of the class filed a class action suit stating that James pushed them into performing intimate and explicit sex scenes. Hollywood for you. The class that is in question is called Master Class on Sex Scenes. Okay, now I'm gonna give y'all my input in a minute. Both sides gave their settlement to the trial judge. The terms have not been released yet, so we don't know what they settled for, and I don't think we will ever know. The school was opened in 2014, but closed 3 years later. Now, let me say this: if the title of the class is Master Class on Sex Scenes, you should probably go with what the title of the class is. I mean, it was a blatant title, and then on top of that, it's Hollywood. One thing that you need to know going into Hollywood, since I've jumped into the podcasting and vlogging sector of things, I've gotten a lot of information that I may have been oblivious to. And it's coming, and the more I get tied into this lifestyle, the more information I found out. Because it is my job to be nosy and messy and all that shit. And I don't mind. It is my job to do that. All of these stories are alleged. I wasn't there. I don't know. My producer wasn't there. Nobody at Ambitiously the podcast or Ambitiously Music knows what happened. We weren't there. But I have heard rumors that in Hollywood, there's some freaky shit going on. And so if you want to be a part of that world, you should be aware that that may come your way. Hollywood ain't to be played with. The music industry is not to be played with unless you're independent and you're doing your own thing and you're not trying to seek nobody else's money. Because if they do you one favor, you owe them for life. And they trying to find a way to keep you under their control. And the way that they do that is that they actually make you do things that you might not necessarily want to do so that it can have you caught up later. I personally don't have no shame in my game. I do what I want to do. And what you going to do about it? But that's what it is. So know that Hollywood is on some stuff. If you want to become an actor, you're probably going to be exposed to some shit. Just be prepared for it. That's all. Just be prepared. All right. So we're going to run into these. I got a lot to say on some of these quick topics. And I got some things in my little repertoire as well. Oh, my aunt done hopped on here. Oh, thanks, Auntie. She was talking about a video I posted earlier. She said I was cute. Thanks, Boo. And this coming from one of the most, she's gorgeous. So thanks, Auntie. But yeah, it is. All right. So in sad news, Marky D, Prince Marky D, to be specific, from the classic hip hop group. We all remember them from our childhood. I know I do. The Fat Boys. I remember the movies. I remember all that. That was a dope time for me. Like, because hip hop was still fairly new. It was coming into its own. And we were able to start doing so many different things. That was a fun time for me. Breaking. Y'all don't know. Like, them movies got me by. My childhood was lit watching them kind of movies. Any movies I watched from the Fat Boys, I remember it was one where it was the old white man. I love that movie. I watched it. I can't remember the name of it. Was it Order? I don't know the name of that movie, but I love the movie. And if it came on right now, I would sit and watch it. All of the things that is hip hop was built in that time. That the Fat Boys were doing a thing. It's been reported that he died from cardiovascular issues. So rest in peace, Marky D. Like, y'all kind of shaped a lot of my childhood, and I appreciate everything that y'all did. So we're gonna give him a moment of silence. All right, I just wanted to show some love. So let's talk about Trick Daddy. I've been waiting for the story all day. So he took a plea deal. I don't know if y'all remember, but a while back he got in trouble for he got arrested for DUI. He was caught in possession of cocaine. And if you don't know, he has lupus, which means that it makes him really, really sick. Somebody in my family also suffers from that same disease. And so I don't think that doing cocaine is the best idea for him, but he was doing it. He got caught with it. He got arrested. So he's taking a plea deal. Um, we don't know exactly, what the deal was. What kind of time is he going to rehab? Is he going to prison for a little while? We don't know what that is. I will say this: since then, I have seen a change in Trick Daddy. Because he's still doing a love and hip hop thing, and I've seen a change in him, and he's trying. So it is what it is. Y'all, I had some other stuff in my email because my producer, she sends me, our minds, like I said, great minds think alike, and she kind of knows what direction I want to go in. I don't know, it's like she's psychic, but she kind of knows what direction I want to go in. And so she kind of adjusts to that direction. But we don't really talk about it. It's just she knows. That's why she's the dopest producer on earth. So she kind of, it's like she knows. It's like she got some telepathic type of powers or some shit. It's kind of creepy sometimes, but I love it. So some of these stories I'm gonna get off of my phone because I send stories to myself as well, just in case she can't work or we need some fillers. She handled her business pretty much, so I don't be worried about that. But it is what it is. Oh, okay. That was the music I wanted to share. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to share some music tonight too. What time is it? We good on time. I got time to do all of that. All right, so let's get back to the quick topics, and then I'll jump into the other shit that I have to jump into tonight. Bobby Schmurder, he's due to be released from prison tomorrow. After he was sentenced to prison in 2014. And he's been fighting for his parole, but he will be on parole until 2026. So he'll be on parole for a while. But what I will say about this story, and not that I promote, I'm from the hood, so I have to kind of keep it real to an extent. And the next person I'm about to bring up real quick, and I ain't even pulling those stories. I'm not reading those stories. I'm just going to talk about how I feel about that because it's in the media. Bobby Schmurder was a real one because they had no evidence on him, but in order for his man to not have to serve 14 years, he took 7. He was a real one. He was all the way a real one. So welcome home, Bobby Schmurder. You were one of the young ones. I didn't mind too much. You did, you turned the Diddy dance into your own. We not gonna play like that. Diddy wasn't doing that dance already. He had been doing that dance, but you turned that shit into your own. You made it your own. You made it hot. So welcome home, welcome home, because you ain't home yet. You'll be home tomorrow, and I know he can. If I was him, I wouldn't be able to wait. All right, let's move forward. So Daft Punk. Some of you know who that is. Some of you don't. But announces his retirement after being in the business since 1993. A lot of good music came out of that camp right there. And so it's a little bittersweet. It's a little sad, just a little bit, because they work with the likes of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's a sad situation that the retirement is coming up, but everybody got to sit down sometime. Everybody needs a break. You know what I'm saying? So we can't expect people to keep working forever and forever and forever. This is not set up that way. COVID, we still in it. Now they saying the U.S. passes 500,000 COVID-19 deaths. Stay in the house, y'all. Check out the podcast. I'll give y'all some information as we go, but stop fucking around. Stevie Wonder has announced that he is permanently moving to Ghana. He wants his whole African experience, and I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Now, I just said that I was going to talk about another person in a minute because of all the shenanigans that's surrounding this person and other people. And Bobby Schmurder, I mentioned that they have some short ties and shit, you know what I mean, from the music industry and from being from Brooklyn and all of that shit. I'm about to get back to Tekashi. Nigga, you want to die. Let me tell you, I'm going to talk about him tonight. And the reason why I'm going to talk about him is because I've been, like I said, I have multiple sources where my news come from. I have my producer. She does an excellent job on getting the news. I also do my vetting for news as well. I'm nosy. I want to be in everybody's business. I don't want, well, yes, I do. On this podcast, I want to tell everybody's business, but I'm nosy. So every now and again, I trickle over to the Shade Room. Every now and again, I trickle over to Hollywood Unlocked, Neighborhood Talk, and a couple of others. And what I keep saying is the same repetitive bullshit and other celebrities situations on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. But I keep saying the same fucking shit from this stupid ass little dummy, Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I'm gonna talk my shit about him tonight because you are writing your own death sentence. It's so many people out here, rappers. I'm not even talking about the real streets. Because if you where I'm from, it's happening every day. But you out here talking big shit. Now niggas are actually on there. I'm sorry. Dudes are actually on there on live telling you as soon as they get on the live with you, I mean you're gonna die. And you messing with dudes from Chicago. It's some dudes in this world that I don't play for short. Baltimore dudes, they about that life and they ready. Chicago dudes, they about that life and they ready. Detroit, they about that life, they been ready. St. Louis, they about that life, they've been ready. It's some states in this country, Cali. It's states in this country where you cannot play with people. People are gonna get tired of you playing with them. You're gonna keep pushing that button, and at some point, it's gonna come to a head, and people really gonna be out here gunning for you. I don't really care about Tekashi. I don't listen to none of his music. I ain't really like the little dude when he came out at first. I'm not into, and like I said, as far as fear, you gotta stop wearing lace fronts, dude, for somebody to be scared of you. Now you talking to me. You talking about a dude that died, King Von. He not even here to defend himself, and his homies ain't for it. You feel me? Niggas is out sitting on lives pointing guns at you like, yo, this for you. Niggas get on a live straight telling you gonna die. Like, how much is enough? Like I said, you don't have to focus on rap music because nobody believes you in the rap game no more. Switch over to rock. You can still do all of that yelling shit you do in rock music. That's the best place for it. I don't want to see no more kids dying. And to me, Tekashi is a kid. To me, King Von was a kid. To me, these dudes he out here antagonizing their children. Even Meek Mill, he a grown ass man, but to me, he's a kid. I'm 40, going on 40 fucking T. So to me, they're all children. I don't want to keep seeing our children dying. Tekashi, no, we not of the same race, baby, but we all hood. And I don't want to see none of y'all dying, and it's stupid at this point. You look dumb. You look real dumb, and somebody should tell you. Somebody, whoever is on your camp right now, they need to tell you look fucking dumb, yo. Sit down somewhere. Go do some rock. Go make some music. I've been telling you, do rock music. It's a good fit for you. Look at you. You fit right the fuck in. Just go sit down somewhere, young man. I'm tired of it. Yo, I watched this over this weekend. I watched so much stuff with this boy. It's just like, really? Yo, have a seat. Bad enough I had to deal with the Gorilla Glue girl for long enough. So yeah, that was what I was going to talk about, that young man. And the whole the difference between him and Bobby Schmurder. Bobby Schmurder didn't snitch. Bobby Schmurder went to jail, served his little time, and is about to come home, and nobody's looking at him sideways. Period. They looking at you sideways because you snitch, and then you come home and still try to be soft. And then I got on Meek Mill last Monday. I told him why you was feeling the way that you felt. I told him that all the antagonizing he did when you came home from your little snitching bed is why you was messing with him right now. Now I'm telling your stupid ass, sit the fuck down somewhere before you die. You have children, dumbass, and you still got so much to live for. Switch your lane. You don't have to do rap music. Whatever. Switch your lane, money. Like, switch your lane because it's getting on the nerves. How many of y'all got y'all stimulus checks yet? That's what I want to know. That's what I really want to know. But let me get back to the shit that I had to talk to y'all about because I do want to make sure I have time to show everybody love. But that was very important to me to discuss because, to be honest, it's a bunch of fuckery. It's a bunch of fuckery. Nobody got time for it. But I'm about to play some music real quick. Hold up, y'all. Oh no, I'm about to actually play this video. Hold on, but I do have to go to my email to get it. Real quick. And the reason why I'm gonna play this video is because I love the video. It's dope. I like how he put it together. Different. You feel me? And it's new music. And when new music is involved, we always want to be in on sharing it. So I'm gonna go to my email real quick so that I can get that. And I got some new music from King Knox. Shout out to King Knox. I got all your emails, baby. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I've been dealing with my own personal bullshit too. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. And then, I'm a mom and my daughter goes to school. So I got to be on top of that shit too. And then I got the podcast and then I got the radio station. It's a lot I'm juggling. So, but I got you, baby. I want to do something. We want to talk about this because I think it'll be a dope thing to do. But before I get to that, I'll share it with myself twice. That's cool. All right. Hold on. I'm about to pull it. I'm about to pull it up, y'all. Because I want to show this video. This video, though, that I'm about to share. Hold on. Let me get y'all right. Comes from Funky Air Productions. They stay dropping music, and it's all good. I love it. So I'm going to play this for y'all real quick. And I want to share it to the screen because I want y'all to see all of it and not part of it. It ain't come up yet. Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Now all I got to do is get it to play. Let's go. I wanted y'all to see this. Oh, yeah, I do. Shout out to Funky Air Productions. Oh, let me put myself back in here. I ain't going to show the whole video because it's a long video. And we don't have that much time. But I am definitely gonna start sharing more videos. Because I feel like the visual and the audio naturally go together. Like you can hear the audio and it'll stick in your head. You'll hear it. You want to keep hearing it if it's good. But I think that sometimes it helps resonate more when you have both the audio and the visual. So shout out to Funky Air Productions. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the love, baby. All right, my bad. Let me see what's going on here. Definitely appreciate all the love, though. Oh, y'all, I just found some dope ass shit out about how this shit works, and I didn't even know it. Anyway, learn something new today. All right, so y'all already know. No, I don't want to do that yet because I actually also wanted to share some new music from King Knox. Let me see if they let me do that. How I want to do that. Let me see what we got here. Because they be hating sometimes. All right, we might be good though. I got a lot of new music from King Knox, and I appreciate you so much, Knox. I actually have some things that I'm working on right now that I would like to have you involved in, as well as Funky Air Productions, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So as soon as I start putting it all together. All right, we got this one already. Well, we'll listen to this because I like this song. Hold on. So I'm gonna play something real quick for y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Because he be sending me stuff. I appreciate the love though, baby. I do. Like I like that you give me exclusives. I would like for a lot of people to give me exclusives, to be honest, but people be hating sometimes. But let's play this music. Let's see what we got here. This came from King Knox. So let's listen. Shout out King Knox. I know that. I'm gonna get you high. Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. That was some music we just heard from King Knox. Shout out to King Knox again. Thank you for the exclusive, baby. I want all of them. I got some stuff that I want to talk to you and Paul about. We all going to have a little business meeting soon because I want to do what I want to do and I want to do it right. So I'm gonna highlight y'all. You already all love all over here. Anyway, I'm excited. We got to share some new music from Funky Air Productions, which I love. We got to share some new music from King Knox. I like the bounciness of it. It give you something different. All right, but check this out real quick. And then I'm gonna come back and show some love in a few minutes. Because y'all already know. I got new location. I'm so pumped. I gotta talk about that shit. Yo, we're gonna talk about that. Give me 1 second. Check this out though.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lurlucidity, aka K. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Oh, you already know what it is. It's King Knox. You tune in right now with Queen Lurlucidity. Yeah, we riding. It's really popping. Hey, Ambitiously Music, podcast, radio, What's good? Yeah.
And soon to be TV. Let's talk about it, y'all. I got some plans. I'm over here working. Y'all don't even know because y'all don't see it, but I'm over here working. I got some things and I'm trying to put some things together. But before I put them things together, I gotta show love to the people who already love me for the things I already have put together. Like that is this love is amazing. First of all, let's just talk about this because I got some things to say about this. First of all, to whoever downloads this podcast, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Don't ever, ever, ever let anybody tell you different. I love you. I love the love. I love every bit about what y'all do for me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. But let me say this. I get excited about well, now it's because I'm international. People listen to me in other countries. So that would make me international. I'm not global yet. I got 2 more continents to tackle before I get global. But let me show my love real quick so y'all can understand why I love them so much. Shout out to the United States. Whoever downloads this podcast in the United States, I love you so much. I do. I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry. My nose sniffling. France, thank you for the love. I appreciate each and every person that downloads this podcast in France. They my 2 top. Actually, France and the United States are the 2 top countries for my downloads. So I love you guys so much. Germany, number 3. Thank you for the love. Netherlands, thank you for the love. Philippines, thank you for the love. Australia, thank you for the love. Mexico, thank you for the love. And Canada, thank you for the love. I promise you. I love you guys so much. That's so sweet. And we had a new spot in Mexico. I can't wait to talk about it. I told y'all my nose is sniffling. It's a little cold in here. My little heater went out in here. It's all good. I got a good big blanket on me. And my new heater come in the morning. I ain't tripping. Because Mama don't play. All right, France, you know I'm not getting ready. What is going on? But you know I'm not getting ready to play with the name of the city. But shout out to France. I love you so much. Y'all been day one. Y'all been listening. I appreciate you for listening to little old me. Thank you. San Jose, California. Thank you so much for listening. Been day ones also. Thank you for listening to little old me. Columbus, Ohio. I see y'all creeping. Thanks for the love, baby. DMV. Thank you for the love all day. Next door neighbors. Thank you for the love. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for the love. Baltimore, Maryland, you already know all day, baby. Thank you for the love. At home love, always the best love. Norton Shores, Michigan. Thank you for the love. Ashburn, Virginia. Thank you for the love. Boardman, Oregon. Thank you for the love. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Philly. Thank you for the love. I don't know if I'm comfortable with saying this name yet. South Highland. So shout out to South Highland. Thank you for the love. I don't like butchering the names of cities. Atlanta, Georgia, thank you for the love. Chicago, shout out to the Shy, thank you for the love. Al, McKinney, Texas, thank you for the love. Pikesville, Maryland, thank you for the love. Essex, Maryland, thank you for the love. Randallstown, Maryland, thank you for the love. Astor, Florida, thank you for the love. San Juan, Metro, Manila, because there is always a thriller in Manila. Thank you for the love. If you don't know where San Juan, Metro, Manila is, it's in the Philippines. Thank you for the love, y'all. I love y'all so much. Berlin, thank you for the love. Munich, Bavaria, thank you for the love. I appreciate you so much, Germany. I do. Oh, Germany, thank you. Gunzenhausen, Bavaria. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Sydney, New South Wales. If you don't know where that is, that's Australia. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Lake Stevens, Washington. Not Washington, D.C., but Washington State. Thank you for the love. I'm not going to say Morelos. I don't want to say the first part. Mexico, thank you for the love. Thank you so much, Mexico. Yay. St. Peters, Missouri, thank you for the love. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this one. We got a new one, y'all. Chandler, Arizona, thank you for the love. Oh my goodness, Arizona, what's up? Thank you for the love. That's new. I didn't even see that one. Thank you, Arizona. Thank you, Chandler, Arizona. I didn't see that. Yay. Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada. Thank you for the love. Oh my goodness. Now, Mexico, I'm not gonna mess up. I could say the last part. Villahermosa, Tabasco, Mexico. Thank you for the love. I hope I said it right. I don't know if I said it right. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you for listening. And that was my new one. I didn't even see Chandler, Arizona. Thank you guys both for the love. Geez, I'm excited. Gaithersburg, Maryland, all day home love. Volendam, North Holland. Don't know if I said it correctly. You guys will correct me if I said it wrong. Nobody's correcting me yet, so I'm guessing I got it right. Woodlawn, Maryland. Thank you for the love. Stonecrest, Georgia. Thank you for the love. Miami, Florida. Thank you for the love. Birmingham, Michigan. Thank you for the love. Woo! Suitland, Maryland. Thank you for the love. Claremont, North Carolina. That's family all day. I already know. Thank you for the love. Clemens, North Carolina. Also family. Thank you for the love. Ferndale, Maryland. Listen, me and Babe just rolled past there the other day in our little boo journeys, and I got excited because I seen actually where Ferndale was for the first time. I was so happy. I was just like, "Oh, I'm Ferndale! I know where you are now." I was excited. Which is closer to like Glen Burnie, Arundel, Anne Arundel County type of situation. It just excited me just because I finally figured it out. Aspen Hill, Maryland. Still got to figure out where y'all are, but I can't wait. Columbus, Georgia. Thank you for the love. Norwood, Ohio. Thank you for the love. Plainfield, Indiana. Thank you for the love. Gravesend, New York. Thank you for the love. And Reading or Reading, Pennsylvania. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Somebody will correct me, but thank you for the love. Yo, that was our list. I'm so excited. I'm excited that I get excited when I get to announce something new that I haven't seen yet. Like I saw the other city in Mexico, love. I saw that last night. Well, actually the day before, I think. Might have been last night. No, it was last night. I didn't see Arizona until the day. So when I see things like that, I get excited. I get really excited, like, oh my goodness, a new city. Like that excites me. Especially in this job. So thank you guys so much for showing me love. The numbers keep going up. I'm not going to give y'all the numbers until this next milestone. We reached the I think the last milestone I told y'all was 200. We reached another milestone, but I'm not gonna talk about it because it's still like we still growing. And when we reach this next milestone, I'm definitely talking about it because it's a big milestone. So thank you to everybody who listens to this podcast. And what I will say to y'all is, if you're watching this podcast, if you watched this podcast before, if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. We are on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe on there. If you're on Facebook, please just like our page, Ambitiously the Podcast. Go over there and like it. Or just like this video. It don't take much to just click like. Thank you in advance. Thanks in advance. You wondering what happened to my thumbnail? I broke it on the circuit breaker box. I'm going to get it fixed Monday. Wednesday. But yeah, that love is amazing. And I appreciate each and every person that watches this podcast. I appreciate each and every person that downloads this podcast. Those downloads mean a lot to me. They are my bread and butter. Like, as far as this podcast is concerned, they are my bread and butter. So I appreciate every download. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening. You don't have to, but you do. And it's so dope that y'all listen. Those, especially those who continuously come back. Like, I appreciate you so much. Woo! Jeez, I'm just overwhelmed by the love. Now, I had more to talk about. It was a couple of things that I had on my agenda, and we still have time, so I can get it out. I did want to play a few clips. Oh no, I wanted to talk about this. Before I go, and we got plenty of time, so I got time to talk about it. Now it's just my fuck shit because I just want to talk about all of the news. So, LVMH buys 50% stake in Jay-Z champagne brand Armand de Brignac. So if you don't know, which is Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Well, everybody knew he had a stake in Ace of Spades. So what happened is, if you don't know who LVMH is, they are the people who own like Hennessy, Moet, those type of brands. So that's a big deal. We all know Jay-Z ain't stopping no time soon on the business ventures. I think that's as far. I mean, he's always been a dope MC. Like, he's always been a dope ass rapper. I've grown up on, like, Jay-Z played a whole huge part of my life. Like, listen, Rockefeller was that back in the day. But I kind of like him in the mogul mode. I kind of like that he trying to, make things happy. Not necessarily for us. Nothing he does is for us. This is what I need y'all to do. Get about your feelings. When people make it, if you're not in their immediate circle, don't expect to be like for them to come and save your ass. Save your fucking self. Make your own ventures. Come up with your own shit. Come up with your own original concepts and push them. Work hard to push them. But stop thinking that because a person that you may know or may not know gets on, that their job is to be responsible for you. That's not true. Just because they get on doesn't mean that they are supposed to foot the bill for you. I'm in a relationship. I've been in this relationship for 1.5 years. It's going on 2 years now, and we foot the bill for each other. I don't expect him to do for me. He doesn't expect me to do for him. But what we do for each other is because we want to do it. Nobody's telling us we have to do it. That applies to real life. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I respect that more than I respect a dude just, You doing that, I might feel like you got a set agenda. I'm just saying. But Jay-Z and his ventures, he don't really owe nobody nothing. I mean, maybe Dame Dash a little bit. Not big so much. He got bigs right now. And I don't even think he owed Dame Dash. Like, the reason why they were so successful is based upon the talent that Jay-Z had and Dame Dash's hustle. Everybody got something from it. Dame Dash didn't leave that situation with nothing. So I don't even think he owed him nothing. Like, that man out here doing what he got to do for him and his. And how he does it is his own business, not ours. So congratulations, Jay-Z. That's a big ass deal right there, homie. So I found that story intriguing. I had some more. I wanted to give y'all a little culture. But then all the Tekashi. Oh, with the Tekashi situation, because it was some more shit I had to say, and we got time. I got a couple more minutes so I can get all this shit out. So I don't know if you guys know who Scar Akbar is. She's a rapper. And she dope though. On the low, it's her attitude that be fucking her up. But she can spit. You feel me? I think when it come down to it, it's just she want to be the queen of Atlanta, and it's like, dude, nobody's the queen of anything. But anyway, she had a few words to say about Tekashi and his King Von spew. And what Tekashi said was this: somebody tell King Von, join my live right now. I bet he won't. This he posted the other day. This is a part of all the bullshit that I was telling y'all I was saying when I was doing my little research. Dude, he's dead. How you beefing with a dead man? I was mad at Gold Link when he came at Mac Miller. And Anderson was too. And if you don't know, Anderson .Paak is one of the artists that I rock with right now. Like, I rocks with him. You might see me post a lot of his videos on because I rocks with him. He like dope. I like the music that him and the Free Nationals make. They give me what my soul need on the music tip right now. But I was mad at Gold Link when he came at Mac Miller because that man is no longer here to defend himself. Why are you going after a dead person? And Tekashi, you way worse. Like, that shit's stupid, y'all. So, Akbar V called him a clown. She's like, this is a clown. Tekashi responds with, at Akbar V, imagine being a love and hip hop celebrity. Tekashi, you a snitch celebrity. What's the difference? I'm just saying. And now I ain't no celebrity. I ain't trying to be. So I'm just out here doing what I did. You feel me? Enjoying my life. I ain't scared of you. You barely a celebrity. You only a celebrity for real, because you came out screaming all the time. Little kids thought you was dope. And then you snitched. Imagine being a snitch celebrity, Tekashi. I'm just saying. So that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about. I just missed it because I got so wrapped up in the other storylines. Hold on, I got more. I had shit for days today. I was on one. So, we already talked about that, so I don't have to talk about that no more. Hold on. I had a list. I'm gonna run through it real quick so I can get all my stories out because I had a lot to talk about today, honey. It was so much on the agenda. Oh, I almost missed the story. Oh, okay. All right, let me hurry this story up. I only got like 6 minutes before I'm supposed to end this live. I might run over just a tad bit, but this story is kind of crazy. This story kind of affects me a little bit because I know this little white girl, and I only know this little white girl because I have a daughter. And for a minute, my daughter goes through phases. She was in her JoJo Siwa phase. We bought bows, sneakers. If it had JoJo Siwa on it, she wanted it. Well, recently, um, some stuff has come out. Now she's talking about her sexual identity. That's her business. That don't have nothing to do with me. But during the song that the baby made, the baby, he calls JoJo Siwa a bitch. And let me tell y'all, he been having a fucking field day with Twitter because people have been mad about him coming on there and calling that girl. he has been he has been having a whole field day. He don't see why, and it's spelled not C like SEEYHY. I mean WHY. It's spelled. He spells it. Hold on, I'm messing up because there's so many. I want to get. He spells it by her name. I don't see why. SIWA. But like I said, is equivalent to SEEWHY. He just turned that shit into some whole other shit. You feel me? He just turned it, and the public has been coming for him because he called her a bitch. That's not my business. Allegedly, he called her a bitch. Ain't no alleged. It's in a song. I don't know why he did that. You know, rappers do a lot of things. Sometimes not everything is meant to be offensive or, to come at somebody necessarily. Sometimes they just be saying shit just to get some attention. So I think that's what it boiled down to. But yeah, the public is going at, and he don't care. He don't care that y'all coming at him. He cares. He does not care. He don't care about none of that. He been having a field day with the shit. Listen, I don't see why they mad, but remember I told you he spelled it SIW. I don't see A. I don't see why they mad. James Charles, he's like a makeup artist or whatever. He's mad. I don't see why you wanted a 12-year-old girl, but if the 12-year-old or 10-year-old girl can tell me that she's gay, she likes girls, she can handle it all. This is just shit she's gonna have to deal with. And not that I have anything about a person, nothing against. We ain't gonna talk about it. We talk about that on Wet Wednesday. I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm gonna speak my truth. But if she grown enough to say that she gay now, she grown enough to accept what anybody else says, and that's just all I'm gonna say to that. And she is a child. She shouldn't have to deal with the torment and all the bullshit. But at the same time, she's a child. She shouldn't be whatever. All right. Social media has been serving Ted Cruz a whole new asshole. And the reason why, if you haven't heard yet, when all the shit was going on in Texas, they down there struggling and going through it all. You feel me? And he decides to take his ass to Mexico. Now, he said he did it for his kids and his wife because they were cold and they, dad were really cold and he wanted to, if he could take them away to get them away from the bullshit, he would. I get it, Ted, but it's a lot of struggling people in your state, sir. You should not be taking any trips. You suffer that shit with them. Run through that shit with them. Like, feel what they feeling. Connect to your people. Beyonce's mother is so proud of her son. I remember I just said he just did that deal with the people who own NSC and Moet and all that, and they, bought into Ace of Spades and all that shit. Tina Lawson, Beyonce's mother, she is so proud of her son-in-law. She wrote this dude a long letter. I'm not gonna read it. It's very long. But she was showing him how much she loved him and appreciate him. Apparently, she is very proud of her son-in-law. So that was that. It was a cute little love letter. It was a love letter. It was a letter of love to her son-in-law. So that was cute. I thought it was cute. I don't know. I'm all for when you got in-laws that fuck with you. Let me tell y'all, I had an in-law once when I was married that did not fuck with me. And then I had an in-law that really rocked with me and they was cool. And despite whatever happened with me and their son, I don't have no beef with them. Like they always showed me love. They always welcomed me into their home. It was all good. Lionel Richie got him a young boo, y'all. As you know, Lionel Richie is 71 now, and he got him a 31-year-old African American girlfriend. Get him, Lionel. Listen, she grown, he grown. Long as they grown, I don't got no beef with that. I don't care about the age difference. I personally, my dude not that older than me, not much older than me. He only like 6 years older than me, but I like that he older than me. He be bringing me wisdom sometimes that I need. So it is what it is. Nothing wrong with getting a little older man if you're a lady, or a older woman if you're a young man. And there's nothing wrong with getting you a little young something or something younger than you. Maybe not too young, but younger than you if that's what you prefer. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. Lionel done lived a long life. His children are grown. He can do whatever the fuck he is. Oh, so for those of you who watched Love and Hip Hop New York, a while back, okay, I don't want to say what specific season it was because I don't know. But we had situations with Peter Guns and this dude named Cisco, who is like a producer from New York. They had a beef. Well, it was him and a couple of other people. They had beefs, but they used to call themselves the Creep Squad. But in the latter years of the New York episode, it had been something with Peter's ex-wife, Amina Butterfly. She wound up going to Atlanta and staying at Cisco's house. His name is Francisco, but they call him Cisco. She wound up staying at his house. I don't know what happened, but apparently Peter Guns has been on a vengeance. Like, he not giving that shit up. He don't care what she say. The comment was he said a whole bunch of shit to to Cisco, right? And he told him ain't nobody gonna be able to stop him. So Amina asks, I hope this is not still because of me. And Peter responds to Amina, you are a part of my motivation to do him filthy, but most of it is him calling me out after we talked. He's off. I have to beat some sense into him. And I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple of times where they scuffle. I'm interested to see where the fuck this shit is going. That shit is crazy, y'all. Apparently, Peter Guns don't play. He hold grudges, and he coming for your head, Cisco, and that's what he said. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. He wants to see you in these streets. He wants to lay hands on you. All right. So on some other news, Oath Keeper claims that she was VIP security at Trump rally before the riot, and says that she met with Secret Service agents. What do y'all think about that? I mean, all of these people coming out and telling, they not playing. Oh, y'all, I had like I said, I wanted to give y'all some culture. So this is the last thing I'm gonna share with y'all tonight before I go. But I am into art, which is why I want Allie on here, because I think her art is dope. I love art. I love music. I love all art, not just music. I love visual art. I love art, y'all. I love it. So I know y'all heard of the painting called The Scream, and I thought this was a fun fact. They actually have an interpretation, because everybody automatically assumed that it was the dude was mad. Well, it turns out he was. And he wrote a caption in the painting, and they just found the inscription of what he wrote, and I'm going to read to you exactly what he wrote. The message reads, can only have been painted by a madman. And that was scrawled on the back of the painting by the artist. His name was Edvard Munch. And he made the painting. It's called The Scream. I know a lot of y'all seen the painting, but for a long time, people have been trying to interpret what that meant to him, and so that's what it meant. And at the time, they said he was taking a stroll when he was having one of his states, his mental health states, And that's how he came up with that painting. So basically, what you felt was real. It was 100% real. So with that being said, I think I got out. Oh, I'm pumped tonight, y'all. I got out all my every story I wanted to cover tonight. I got it all, and I'm so excited about that. That is crazy. I got it all out tonight. I'm so pumped. All right, so thank you for tuning into the show. I'm not gonna play no more promos. I'm just gonna play the music so we can go out tonight. No, I am getting ready to play this last thing, and don't get too locked in on this one because I'm not sure. What I want to do right now. I'm trying to figure out the Patreon thing. If I want to stick with Patreon, if I want to move somewhere else, because I did find something that is better where you don't have to have a membership. You can donate if you want to, or you can join a membership. So I think that's where we're going at with it. So again, thank you for all the love. I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. I appreciate everybody that showed love. I appreciate everybody who downloads the podcast. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Good night.